All right, moving on to the next topic here. Am I the a-hole? I'm going to present to you guys the headline first. You guys can make some judgments based on just the headline, fully well knowing there's going to be more information coming up later. By all means, in the Twitch chat, if you'd like to fire away, you're more than welcome to chime in over on the Twitch chat, OG Life Discord, the original Gamer Life Discord. You can hit us up over there. Or after the fact, if you tune into the podcast version of this and you're like, oh my God, how come nobody said this? Or oh my God, I want to say something. You can hit me up on Instagram at @TheRealBrandalorian. So here's the headline. Am I the a-hole for laughing at a child-free woman wanting to be a housewife? Tyler, first impressions.
Yes.
So you're saying, yes, this person is the a-hole.
Based on that headline, yes.
Am I the a-hole for laughing at a child-free woman wanting to be a housewife? Ramirez agrees. Ramirez says, yes, this person is the a-hole. All right. So just based on that headline, while I'm reading this, if you guys want to fire away, you can still in the Twitch chat, but I want to get to the actual story here. Am I the a-hole for laughing at a child-free woman wanting to be a housewife? I've been online dating for quite a while. My profile very clearly states I'm dating with marriage as the end goal. I matched a few weeks ago with a charming woman who said she also was dating with the intent to get married, with the caveat of wanting a traditional relationship where she would be a housewife. I agreed that I would be happy with that arrangement in the future. We chat about a variety of subjects and set up a date for an early dinner 2 weeks out. That's today. Not today, but when this person wrote this. Much to my surprise, during the date, she casually mentions she doesn't want children. In my confusion, I ask her, but you said you were looking to become a housewife. She responds, you can be a housewife and still not have children. Admittedly, I did chuckle, but it wasn't a full belly roar or a laugh, a full belly roar of a laugh, just a chuckle. She took great offense to my laugh and asks, why can't she be... She took great offense to my laugh and asks, why can't she be child-free and a housewife? My response was, what will you be doing all day? She says, what do older housewives do after their children go off on their own? My response was, usually go back to work. I told her it's going to be next to impossible to find a man willing to take that deal. She gets angry and leaves. I tell my sister and she thinks I, quote, crushed that poor woman's dreams. Am I the a-hole for telling her the truth? Tyler, you still locked in on the a-hole?
No, I think this one wants to be a trophy wife, not a housewife.
It is kind of what it seems like, right?
Yeah.
It's two completely different things there. Let me see here. Because the people on Reddit voted this person an a-hole. Like they flat out said, yeah, you're an a-hole, dude. Top answer on the board says, sometimes we have to go straight to a lock instead of a warning. This is one of those times. Oh, that's a mod. Never mind. It's like, what the hell? What are they warning about? I don't understand the rules of Am I the A-hole on Reddit. Like, they lock and they delete some of this crap. And it's like, why? Ramirez says, yeah, still totally an a-hole, but hilarious. So the real top answer on the board that's not coming from a moderator says, you're the a-hole. If she did all the house cleaning and the errands, I'd marry her right this second. And I'm a straight woman. Somebody commented underneath that, and cooking. Don't forget the cooking. I am a female also and would marry that. So, of course, some creeper below that put, I love to cook, right underneath them.
Of course.
I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. At least in my house, my wife and I, we try to balance the duties around the house as much as we can. Because we both work. And we have a kid, and we need to, and especially now, this is when things are getting crazy because we got that Nutcracker performance coming up this weekend, man. So I'm really hoping, you know, my wife she's really stepped up where she's able to kind of cart the kid back and forth to all the practices this week. Let's see what the next one says here. Anybody else think that, so Tyler says no. not the a-hole. Ramirez says yes, still the a-hole. Clearly. Here's somebody on Reddit that says not the a-hole. She is allowed to have a somewhat delusional but technically possible dream. You are allowed to decline to support it and give your opinion on it.
Yes, absolutely. That's the way I feel about it.
Yeah.
I think when you say housewife, there's the thought
Of,
that
of
there's gonna be
kids, right? Yeah.
If you're just going to be staying home and taking care of the house, generally if you don't have kids, there's not a whole lot to do to take care of the house.
Not as much, yeah.
Not as much, right?
Master.
So it still gets pretty dusty, but
Yeah, Jesus. So Master of Puppets says, not the a-hole. That dream is unrealistic. Keep dreaming, lady. Well, I mean, it's essentially, like Tyler said, she's looking to become a trophy wife. It's kind of what it is. She wants a man to support her. And that's fine. She can have that dream. Because I guarantee that there's going to be some guy out there that's going to probably fall in love with her and is willing to do it.
Of course.
That dude just better hope he makes enough money. And that's not to say that she's a gold digger, but let's be completely honest here.
Well, I don't know. This guy, it depends how much this guy made, but...
Well, I'm not talking about this guy in particular, the one who wrote the story. This guy's he's out of the picture. Ward Answer says, funny, women's jobs in the 40s and 50s was housewife. Kids are not. So where's this coming from? The fact that women are allowed to work now, I think, is where it's
not
coming
just
from.
allowed, almost required.